this tutorial, we want to speak about one of the specific, very unique feature of any Nightforce that you want to buy. It's called their ZeroStop option. Now, a ZeroStop is essentially just a clutch system within this top turret. Now, you cannot get a ZeroStop on the windage because you need to be able to turn it right and left. But what a ZeroStop was designed for is to work on the elevation, and the purpose of it was once your rifle was zeroed, had you ever dialed for an extended long-range shot or a shot that required you to turn the minute of angle turret in the heat of the moment or whatever the reason may be, it is designed so that you cannot go sub-zero. When you receive a Nightforce out of the box, it will have tons of play, both up and down. This is so that you can properly sight in the rifle. But once the rifle is sighted in, there's a ZeroStop that I'm going to show you here in a second that will create a stop that you're going to set at dead zero. So then you'll only ever be able to turn the turret up. We're going to go ahead and pull the cover off of this scope, and I'm going to show you how the clutch assembly works, and I'm going to show you how to use it. It's very simple, so let me take a minute and show you. You just simply take the provided wrench. You've got one screw on zero and one on the opposite side. You just loosen these up, slide the dust cover off. Now what we're looking at is, like I said, a clutch here. So this clutch is equipped with 4 set screws in the top, and then on the bottom of the upper clutch assembly has a stop. And then at the base of the clutch assembly, it has a stop. So what we're going to do is assume that we were on zero. So you can turn this however you want, but let's assume that we were on zero. Just simply take this little guy and loosen up these 4 set screws 1.5 to 2 turns, but do not remove them from the clutch assembly. All the while the scope remaining is zero, you can just take this clutch assembly and it will just free spin down to where the upper and lower clutch faces make contact. Okay, it came to a stop. I can no longer turn it. Once I've got the clutches connected, we're going to go ahead and take the wrench and we're just going to tighten them back down. We're just going to make sure all of them are right at the snug point. Now these screws are little and they do not require a bunch of tension, 4 inch-pounds. So we're going to go ahead and use a little end of the wrench. Now that we've got them all snug, and we're just going to give each one of them a little turn. Okay, it's now tight. I'm going to show you before I put the dust cap on so you can see a before and after. If I'm to grab this assembly, I can make the whole pivotal move. It'll click, 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 click. Okay, and I can bring it back down and it's going to stop right on zero. See, I cannot turn it now. Then, the important part is to take the dust cap, which has the zero. The scope body is equipped with a hash mark that indicates a dead true zero. Let's go ahead and match these two up. Once I've got them matched up, let's just tighten the dust cap screws right back down. With those tight, I'll show you how we can only go up and we cannot go sub-zero. We can go up. We can go up as far as we want to go. But when we're come down, it will stop. And it's set at a true dead zero on this side. This is the reason and the sole purpose of a ZeroStop. It was a great innovation by Nightforce. I've been a dialer shooter for a long time, and you get in the heat of the moment on a hunt and always wonder, well, I'm on zero, but did I happen to go X number of minutes below zero, or am I on a true zero? This simply solved the entire equation. Now with the dust cap set, we're ready to go on our next hunt. So as always, if you have any further questions, feel free to call a tech rep at Nightforce or go to nightforceoptics.com.